Chapter 5. Unlocking Your Potential. At this stage in your journey, something starts to shift. You've faced your fears, you've built daily habits, you've immersed yourself in the language and pushed yourself through real conversations. You've even learned to take care of your body, your mind, and your emotional health. But there's still one final piece to becoming the confident English speaker you want to be. And that's understanding that this is a journey of potential, not perfection. Too many learners look at fluency like it's a final destination, a finish line where everything becomes easy, where there are no more mistakes, no more hesitations. But the truth is, confidence is not a moment you arrive at. It's a state you build, nurture, and grow into. It's not about knowing every word in the dictionary. It's about knowing that you're growing, even on the hard days. That's what it means to embrace the journey. So many learners lose motivation because they only look forward. They keep saying, "I'm not fluent yet. I still sound awkward. I still forget words." But what if you stopped for a second and looked back? Look at where you were a few months ago. Could you hold a full sentence back then? Were you watching English videos with subtitles on? Were you scared to speak at all? Now look at you. Maybe you've joined a language group. Maybe you can introduce yourself confidently. Maybe you're not silent anymore when someone speaks English around you. That is growth. That is progress, and it deserves to be celebrated. The journey to confidence is full of tiny wins, and if you don't take time to notice them, you'll never feel satisfied. So start celebrating small victories. Every time you learn a new word and use it, write it down. Every time you successfully answer a question in English, smile. Every time you understand a podcast without pausing, even for 5 minutes, that's a win. When you begin to measure your progress instead of your perfection, something amazing happens. You enjoy the process more. You stop chasing the illusion of fluent and start experiencing the joy of better than yesterday. That mindset shift is what unlocks your potential. Now, part of embracing the journey means having a clear direction, and that comes from setting realistic goals. A lot of learners say, "I want to speak English fluently," but what does that actually mean? It's too vague, and vague goals lead to vague results. Instead, break your goal into smaller steps. Don't just aim for fluency. Aim to have a 5-minute conversation. Aim to tell someone about your day. Aim to ask for directions or describe your favorite movie. Set weekly or monthly goals that are specific, measurable, and personal. For example, this week I'll learn 10 new words related to my job. This weekend, I'll watch one English film without subtitles and write a short summary. This month, I'll join 2 English-speaking Zoom calls and introduce myself. Every time you hit one of these goals, check it off. That physical act of tracking your progress tells your brain, "I'm doing it. I'm growing." And the more your brain sees evidence of success, the more motivated you feel to keep going. But let's be honest, even with clear goals and small wins, there will be tough days. Days where you feel stuck. Days when you forget everything. Days where nothing seems to come out right. And in those moments, The most important quality you can have is not talent, not knowledge, but patience. Learning a language is a long-term investment. It's like planting a tree. You can water it, give it sunlight, care for it, but it won't grow overnight. Some days, you won't see any progress at all, but underneath the surface, the roots are growing. Your mind is processing, adjusting, absorbing, and eventually, that invisible work leads to visible breakthroughs. So be patient with yourself. You're not a machine. You're a human being learning something deeply complex. You're not just learning words, you're learning rhythm, tone, body language, cultural context. That takes time, and it's okay if you're not there yet. What matters is that you keep showing up. Persistence is what turns potential into power. You don't have to be perfect every day, but you do have to stay in motion. Even on the hard days, do something small. Watch a short video, read one page of an article, repeat a sentence out loud. Even 1 minute counts. Because every drop adds up. Every brick builds the wall. Let me tell you about a learner named Amir. When he started, he couldn't speak more than one sentence. Every time he tried, he froze. But instead of quitting, he made a rule. Just speak one sentence a day. That's it. Sometimes it was to himself. Sometimes in a WhatsApp voice note. Sometimes during his Zoom English class. He didn't rush. He didn't panic. He just showed up. One sentence at a time. After 3 months, he was holding full conversations. After 6 months, he was helping other learners with pronunciation. Not because he was special, but because he was consistent. And that's the final key to unlocking your potential. Consistency over intensity. You don't need to study for 5 hours once a week. You need to engage with the language 10 to 15 minutes every day. That's how habits are formed. That's how your brain learns that English isn't a school subject. It's part of your life. If you stay patient, set clear goals, and celebrate your progress, confidence will come naturally. You'll wake up one day and realize you're thinking in English. You'll be in a conversation and notice you're not translating in your head anymore. You'll say something, and someone will laugh or nod or reply, and you'll realize you were understood. That's the reward. Not perfect grammar, not native-like accent, but connection, clarity, confidence. So today, wherever you are in your journey, take a deep breath. You're doing better than you think. You are not behind. You are not slow. You are not failing. You are becoming. Becoming a speaker. Becoming a communicator. Becoming the version of you who can show up, speak up, and share your voice with the world. And if that voice shakes sometimes, that's okay. Shaking doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're growing. Keep growing. Keep speaking. Keep walking. Because the only thing between you and fluency is time. And if you give it time, if you keep showing up, if you keep believing in yourself, you will unlock the full power of your potential.